the Beaver Dam. Okay, we're gonna test some stuff real quick, guys. Let's see. Madness, are you here? Are you here? I hope you're here. We're gonna test something. Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. It's gonna be a damn good time playing some GAC. We're gonna test something. Okay, so first things first, let's see if this command went through. There it is. Perfect. I know YouTube has a little bit of a lengthy thing. Twitch, it immediately triggers for Twitch, but YouTube has a little bit of a problem. Okay, yo, Madness. Sending you a DM right now. Let's see if this one works. Okay, big shout out to Jumga, representing Knights of the Eternal Order. Why am I getting pinged by Swag? That's pretty great. How close is he, Swag? Madness, check your DMs. I want you to experiment with this. Hey, Dark Ice, welcome, welcome, my friend. All GLs. All GL ships. Yeah, classic Kyber 2 opponent. Okay, let's see if it pops up. Ha ha! Okay, there is officially a command for exclamation point first, and whoever puts it in first will get the prompt. This person has shown their damn dominance and right to rule by being first in chat. It is now permanent on our stream, so from here on out, whoever gets here first on either Twitch or YouTube will be able to type that in and show their dominance by being the first person in chat. All I say is Curical says he'll get the only on Trench Basic if he gets 200 subs by the stream. He's like 20 off. So if some of y'all want to see him suffer a bit, you're too late, Alex RG. They've already done it on Twitch and it has a global cooldown. Okay. Shoot, Dark Ice. I'm worried, but shoot. I swear, if this is a pyramid scheme, I'm going to be very upset with you, Dark Ice. But go forward. Shoot your personal question. Let me just double check and make sure that I'm subscribed to Caracol. I'll put in my effort into getting Caracol to do this. Okay, I'm subscribed to Caracol. Let me switch over to my other 5 accounts. 4 accounts? 4 accounts. Calls will go. And there's one more for him. Switch accounts. I'm forcing him to do this, dude. Anyone that wants to can as well. I'll drop a link to his channel in just a moment. There we go. He only has, what, 17 more to go now, guys. If you guys want to see a content creator be forced to put the Trench Omicron for his basic on, there's the link to his channel. Just to upset you, Pixter, that's for sure. I'm trying to transition to PC gaming as someone who's spent the majority of their life playing console games. I feel like I gotta relearn games for KBM, especially games that I don't support controller. It's not something I want to do because my heart ain't in it. I'm just doing it because friends mostly play PC games. So are you just asking kind of like how would I suggest switching over to PC and like getting used to playing on PC? So the way that I did it was probably not the best way. So there's a sterile way and there's a good way. So there's 2 different really ways to do it. Sterile way is aim labs. If you're looking for how to aim while using a mouse, aim lab. I'm pretty sure it's free. You can download it, and there's just a whole bunch of training that you can go through, and it'll have things like tracking, it'll have things like flicking, all kinds of training. I have done quite a bit of that. But then the other part is first finding a game that you really like and playing it on PC. Not a game that you're good at on console and switching over, but finding a game that you like on PC and playing and trying out that game. If you're looking for like a first-person shooter, maybe consider like Warhammer Darktide. I've been really enjoying that one. But find a game you really enjoy on PC and just start playing that game quite a bit. Because if you're playing a game that you played on controller on console, and then you're switching over to PC, you're going to be frustrated with your progress. But if you're playing a game you've never played before, it kind of falls under that you're not good at the game already because you're in a new game, so it doesn't feel as bad. So find a game that you can enjoy that's not something you already know beforehand. And then the other part is realize that mouse sensitivity is important, and you need to find where your mouse sensitivity needs to be. So I'd suggest going into something like a first-person shooter, going into like the training area of a first-person shooter, and then I want you to look between two pillars, however many feet apart, in like a map. So you're like looking at a map of a game, and you're in game. You look at two objects on the screen that are, you know, a good distance apart, not like massive, but like they can both fit on your screen. You can see both of them, and I want you to look between the two and do it in one sharp movement of the mouse. Do one sharp movement back and forth, and if you overstretch every time and go past the other one, that means your look sensitivity is too high. If you're not going far enough, your look sensitivity is too low. So get it to the spot where it's going to feel comfortable for you to flick between those two objects going back and forth, and that'll help you get down basically your looking around. I mean, you can do Minecraft, COD, Fortnite, and Battlefront. You can. You're just going to be frustrated, and I don't want you to be frustrated. I'm talking about the best way to do it without being like, you know, basically making it something you don't want to do, because you're saying your heart's not in it. You mostly play games with friends, so find something that you can enjoy that's not one of the ones you already play. But you can use COD, Fortnite, and Battlefront to be able to get your aim into that spot where you can bounce between two objects. And then you can basically use that throughout all your games to kind of set up where your mouse sensitivity should be for all games. It sounds good, Swag. You have a great night. Heck yeah, Pigster. Got robbed? What happened to this GAC round? I'll never be able to do mouse and keyboard except for when keyboard isn't doing much. I mean, you guys have seen me play mouse and keyboard, and I've only been doing PC for realistically 2 years. And most of that is not playing like shooters. I stopped playing shooters quite a while ago. The closest I've gotten to shooters in recent times on PC has been playing Marvel Rivals. Most games I play on PC are not typically shooters, and it switches. Some games I still play controller on my PC, and I enjoy on control on my PC. I threw myself in the deep end because I don't. If I'm gonna change, it's gonna happen quickly. Like I don't like to stick my toe in the shallow end. I dive into the deep end every time. And so my first game playing was Apex Legends. So I jumped into PC gaming with Apex Legends, which I played a lot of on console. Which the movement in that game, the tracking in that game, I very quickly learned that I'm really good at flicking on PC, and I'm terrible at tracking anyone. I cannot shoot a machine gun to save my life. But if you want me to snipe, I'm there every single time. There's a reason that I main Hawkeye as my DPS in Marvel Rivals. You know, you kind of figure out what you're good at. But even now, I'm still not great. But it's a transition that you'll eventually get down. You know, keyboard's gotten a lot more natural for me. It used to be that I lost the keys constantly. And I'd accidentally press buttons and, you know, that type of thing. And I still do occasionally. You'll see me use the Eye of Agamotto on Doctor Strange when I'm playing Rivals every once in a while. Because, you know, I went to go type something and then I went to go put my hand back and I accidentally bumped the Q key. But yeah, I was, so I started out as a Wraith main back when the game first came out, and that was my first Battle Royale I'd ever played, so I sucked so bad. Because, like, I hadn't played games much in the couple years previously, and before that, every game was really casual to me. Like, even Modern Warfare 2, the old Modern Warfare 2, people weren't good at video games. Streamers weren't a thing, online techs weren't really a thing, gamers just weren't there. Major League Gaming had gotten popped off by like Halo and stuff, but it really hadn't become a thing, so it was very casual when I had played games. Halo was the easiest thing in the world to play, and you could just have fun with your friends. And then there was a huge skill jump over those couple of years as things things like Battle Royale started to come out and more competitive shooters started coming out for console. You know, Siege started to become a thing on console as well as pushing on PC. And so console became a lot more sweaty and a lot more similar to PC. And so it was a big skill jump that I had to learn. And so I played Wraith for a bit. They nerfed Wraith. I switched to Pathfinder. They nerfed Pathfinder. I stopped playing the game for a while. And then when I came back, they had fixed Pathfinder. And so I've always been a Pathfinder main. I like Caustic as well. I've always despised Gibby. I do not like Gibraltar. Even though he has the game that I have the most kills in that game with, which was, I think it was 22 kills, is Gibraltar. And yeah, I still don't. I hate him. I hate him so much. I really like mobility legends in that game. I'm very much a fan of, like, you know, Pathfinder of oh, what is his name? Why am I spacing on his name? He uses drugs, has a jump pad, that guy, whatever his name is. Ooh, Crypto, could never get around to Crypto. I was not a fan of his playstyle at all. Hey, Hondo. Good to see you, River. Welcome, welcome. Mirage, dude, after the changes to Mirage, Mirage is my meme character. I'd go and play games as Mirage when I was frustrated, because then I could just meme on people. I loved Mirage after the changes to him. Octane, yeah, there you go. Titanfall 2. I always go back and play through the campaign of Titanfall 2. Don't play a lot of multiplayer, though. Hey, Arctic Gaming, welcome, welcome. Adaimi? I don't know how to say your name, but welcome, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. I mean, we're doing pretty good. You know, we just started. We're just kind of, you know, talking about some first-person shooters. Stop ruining Zori. This person dropped Zori into a Ray lineup, which doesn't really add that much to Ray, and he could have had 2 phenomenal teams on his defense instead of 1. That's what I mean by ruining Zori over here. Fair enough, Arctic Gaming. I'm really hoping there's not like a backline Ahsoka. Yeah, he has all the Omicrons too. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got a... Okay, we got a Jabba. We got a Quadme. Is this your best gaming content? This is my largest gaming content. You know, this is what my main channel's about, is Galaxy of Heroes. I've got a couple other channels ranging from Raid Shadow Legends, the mobile game, and then one to do just fun little side projects and things like that. And so, you know, I stream AAA titles on that channel. I was sent down Grievous the droid, 40% crowns on my Wampas out. Feels weird to consider GG a threat in this day and age. Right, JQ? I was thinking the same thing the other day when we fought him. I don't remember what we took up against him, but it was just weird being like, oh, this is a threat. I wonder if with this Kron, if CLS still beats this. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We've got a whole bunch of like EDM remixes of Star Wars music to use for our battles and stuff. And I've played the game for about 4 years, so I really enjoy this game. I'm just a huge Star Wars nerd in general. Star Wars has always been a big thing for me. Like, I was humming Darth Vader's theme before I could talk. It's really entertaining because you can look at my, like, baby scrapbook my mom made when I was little, and it'll be like, favorite songs, and it's, like, under the age of 2. What are your favorite songs? Like, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Mary Had a Little Lamb. The Imperial March. It's like... Okay. Type in exclamation point Discord to find the Discord, my friend. But yeah, okay. So bottom wall doesn't look bad. Plus my GAC because it took 3 fleets to kill his Leviathan and then couldn't kill his 3rd fleet. Dang, that's rough, Robomelon. Okay, we have a Great Mommies, we have a Balin team, we have a DTMG team. What's the cron on it? Is it the scary cron? Half scary. It's not full scary, but it is half scary. I don't like half scary. We got... I don't know why people do a Keller and Beck team. I cannot wait to have a Leviathan to kill my opponent's hopes and dreams. I'm sick of it killing my hopes and dreams. Okay, let's get through this bottom wall first. Let's go Night Sisters here. I feel like our sound effects are a little loud on here. I'm going to turn them down here in just a sec. Full Scary's Grit? No, Full Scary, because Grit actually doesn't do anything to the counter I use. Full Scary is the level 6, anything to do with offense. Anything to do with offense on level 6 is terrifying. So, like, if they have, like, the 400% cron, absolutely boned. Cannot use my normal counter against it. Tank revive. There it is. Okay, let's get this going. Yeah, it is pretty loud. Hold on.
I believe you have a question for me.
Bring her back! Oh, scary. Well, let's get another plague on there if we can. Okay, we're close. There it is. Well, let's just auto regular. See, I don't agree with people. I don't agree with people. I think that letting them take a turn is the stupidest thing in the world. Because then you have to keep bringing your people back or risk something like that. So I heavily disagree with people. Because people kept... Literally, if you go back through my comments section for the last month and a half since I've gotten Marin up and started using that counter, every single stream I've had multiple people going, you used Marin wrong. You're supposed to let them take a turn and let them die off instead of using the basic to kill them. And I'm like, I don't think so. So I figured I'd try it here, and obviously not. No, zombie actually makes the win rate worse. I don't have a Sonicron. This isn't going to work very well. Last time this counter we used it, it was scary, but we're going to try it. Zombie prevents a turn meter loop from being created. It also makes it so you can't one-shot it. Welcome, Adaini, or however you say your name, to the Beaver Dam, my friend. I should have saved that, honestly. Let's go ahead and use that on you. Yeah, the big problem with using this with this Kron is that he can't actually heal when he has thermal detonators on him. And if he can't heal, a lot of his viability just disappears. Okay, there's one gone. I should have done that on Embo. That's my bad. Kill Embo. Please. That's not gonna work. Try to kill him. Also almost dead. Okay, he's gone. Let's go ahead and increase cooldowns real quick. Okay, this is cleanable regardless of what happens now. There we go. Now we just gotta hope that we can get to a, get to an insta-kill with this guy. Which he's, luckily, he's, he can no longer get, whatchamacallits anymore. He can no longer get thermal detonators except from him. So we can at least heal him up and keep him alive to hopefully take the first hit. And there we go. We're good. I don't know why we're bothering. How does Chrysanthemum keep taunt with isolate on him? Because I don't think it actually dispels debuffs. Or if it does, there's something that prevents him from having his taunt dispelled. And so you have to dispel it twice. I don't remember what the reason is, but it's always been that way. Adeyemi? Okay, call it that and hope for the best. Adeyemi, okay, there you go. Okay, there we go. So now we're down to just a Jabba. We can clean that up with literally anything. I want to try gas against this. Fight me. I know it's high relic. Gas. We've been having so much luck with gas. I want to pull it off again. Where's the Datacron? There it is. We've been having so much luck with this. I feel like we got this. Let's do this. We don't get to use this song very often because we use the other one so often. Isolate prevents buffs from others, but taunt is self-inflicted, so you can't do anything there. There you go. Okay, basic. Gas is my king. Same, bro. Same, bro. There's a reason he was my biggest PP.
I don't like sand. This is where the fun begins.
Peace! I have brought justice! I have brought fun! I have brought peace! I have brought freedom! I have brought justice! I have brought fun! I have brought peace! I have brought freedom! I have brought justice! I have brought fun! I have brought peace! I have brought freedom! Power! I have brought power!
Get rid of all those buffs now. I am actually down for all those buffs coming back. That is the biggest supercharge. Oh my god. Oh. Just kill him. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Yoda, what have you done? Oh, what have you done? Oh. Yeah, just get rid of her. Oh my gosh, dude. That was fantastic.
This is where the fun begins.
Oh, I was like, oh, there's way too many buffs out there. This is gonna be scary. Get rid of all of them. Then just insta kills across the world. Oh my gosh. Oh, I loved that. Okay, we also have Reva to clean this up just in case. Online force users, we need you. We're gonna... No, not you. We want you. Because we're trying to preserve our... It's so weird we have a Malicos team. It's not something I'm used to.
I
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the 25% turn meter. Let's go with the 25% turn meter. I kind of like it. Exactly the point of the thumbnail. Let's do this one. I like the 30% tenacity. Or not tenacity. 30% potency. Yeah, get your second turn. It does make it so we can't get to Ray immediately, but I don't think it's going to change anything. We're actually going to... I know we're going to get stuck behind Holdo, so we're actually going to dispel off Holdo. Just so that way we can at least get rid of her, whatchamacallit, her inspiration. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot his song. How dare I? I should have done that on her. There we go. Okay, we have shock on her now. No one has inspiration, it looks like, right? Yeah, no one has inspiration. Let's try and get through you as fast as we can. Let's save that ability.
Much to learn. You have nothing left to teach me.
I'll take it. That was wild. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and use that on him. Get the stun if we can. We got an extra turn. Do we pull out of the sky? We don't need to pull out of the sky. Let's walk that on. There we go. She no longer has turn. Let's get her into damage immunity. There's damage immunity for her. Push turn meter. Keep going. Oh, we're so close. Okay, he's in damage immunity. I'm fine with that. No one else has inspiration, so no one can really ramp. Oh, I don't like that, though. We're gonna be stuck behind her for a second. Okay, there's shock. Now we just need to dispel. Yeah, dispel. There, now it's gone. Okay. Yeah, just kind of keep hanging out, guys. Just save it. We don't need it right now.
It is now more powerful than ever.
Still don't need anything. Get rid of all of that inspiration. We're gonna pull it and get all of our banners back.
You've taken everything from me. Your feelings for her are not real.
Let's go ahead and hit that. Make sure she can't regain health and protection. And just like that. And we haven't even let her do anything, essentially.
I'm ready. You're insane, it's massive!
Jedi, boy. Size means nothing to you.
You've served your purpose well.
Goodbye,
My apprentice.
Yeah, Zori did a lot here, guys. Zori did so much here. Like, I am shaking in my custom baby seal leather boots. Zori was definitely deserving to be on this team. She did so much. I struggled so hard. My banners were absolutely destroyed. Gosh, Zori, Dude, you belong on this Ray team. First day without logging to Sugo, I have to do an ice bucket challenge. Why? Oh, good luck, my friend. This Holdo is a PP. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. With a Relic 3 Saw, I feel like there's no problems here. Whoops. Like, there's no way this doesn't win. Zori over Hezra. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Like, even with this, with this Datacron, I don't think we're gonna have any problem. Dang, this is hard. Oh my gosh, guys.
Stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerve herder.
Your skills are pretty scruffy looking. We're having some trouble adapting to the code. Let's go on and find
I agree, JK Brute. I agree. This just works? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, but unfortunately, yeah.
We're not actually going into an asteroid field.
It'd be crazy to follow us, wouldn't it?
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
We saw him get wrecked. Does Phoenix Scanner still work if there's no Riva? Yeah, 100% Jelly Tsunami. Heck yeah, Pixter. Solo Cup? Okay, yeah. No, we're gonna try and find a home for Cup today, guys. We're gonna try and find a home for Cup today.
It's quite possible this asteroid is not entirely stable. Not entirely stable. I'm glad you're here to tell me.
What can we use here that's not too expensive? Like, we have so many ways of killing this, but all of them feel so expensive. Like, so expensive. Like, we have Luthen. Luthen can do it. I guess Imperial Troopers is our cheapest thing. Like, I'm sure they can do it. He can do it. Like, we have so much that can do it, but, like, none of it feels budget. Phasma? I don't think Phasma can do it.
Occasionally, maybe. When you aren't acting like a scoundrel.
Here, let's go check the data.
I like the sound of that.
I need to start making songs myself so that way we can get more songs in the Beaver Dam because both of our artists have gotten really busy lately. Yeah, Jabba's one of the hardest solos to beat in the game. Yeah, we just used that. We're using that somewhere else. That's what we're looking at using. There's no way I'm using that. It looks like Phoenix works. That's assuming that there's no Gungans in the back wall. Really?
I love you.
What do we usually use our bounty hunters against? Let's think for a second. What do we use our bounty hunters against? We use it against... The go-to counters you use bounty hunters against are Night Sisters. I haven't seen a Night Sister on defense in 3 to 5 business years. or AdRat. That's basically it, right? CG. Did CG drop a post? Hold on. Important message. It's not Friday. We take fraudulent behavior seriously. We will investigate and remove people from school who are found participating in these acts. Fraudulent behavior. What does this mean? What does this mean? Fraudulent behavior. You know, it'd be really cool if this was responding to me having to purchase a whole bunch of Lightspeed bundles. That would be hilarious if CG actually watches my channel, which I don't think they do. Tuscan Meathead has never reached out to me. I really doubt that CG actually is aware of my channel. But this would be really funny if it was referring to our our whole thing with that. Could it be money laundering? That would be wild. Someone laundering money through Swigo. I feel like there's no way to do that though without them, the CG being part of it. Yeah, it could be cheaters for sure. But like, I don't know. But in Rocket League, doesn't there the whole like you can make community skins though? Yeah, this is what I was referring to, Madness. I was just thinking about something. Oh yeah, I was gonna go look at GAC. Kyber. That's Kyber 3. We want Kyber 1. There's our music. I was like, where did it go? Yeah, Aesop Rock being #1 in the game's normal. Yeah, like I don't know why they're talking about this when this is still happening. Like this is not fraudulent either. This is not fraudulent. This is CG's Kyber Squish screwing up. Like I don't know. Oh, Robomon, that could be a thing, yeah. But we don't have any promo code entering though. That's the problem, is if you do that, like there's not really a good way of doing it, like in a lot of games where they have like promo codes and stuff. Like this guy hasn't been active, I bet you, in a while. Like he doesn't have a guild going. He's won 37 Fleet Arena battles. Yeah, I know they're they're cheaters out there, but this seems like calling out something directly obvious that we all know about. Otherwise, why would it be posted like this? And I haven't seen anything from anyone. I haven't seen any content creators calling out cheaters. I haven't seen any of my Discords popping up warning you about cheaters. I don't know. This seems really weird. Oh, whoa, our opponent attacked? What did he kill? Dash. How dare he fight my Dash? Yeah, Stormpooper, agreed. I don't know. I kind of feel like Shore Trooper over over Stark. What do you guys think? Because we're not using Gideon today. Yeah, you're not wrong, Madness. They're very active in the community compared to most games, but then again, they're also, for mobile games, they're actually fairly tight-lipped. Yeah, it's entirely possible, Iceman. Shore Trooper or Stark? What do you guys think? I feel like Shore Trooper is the better choice. Because I feel like we get more turn meter out of Shore Trooper than we do anyone else. Start each counter Shore Trooper gains taunt for 1 turn. That's going to be 10% turn meter. Whenever another allied empire uses a special ability, if Shore Trooper is taunting, they gain 15% turn meter. Alex is saying Stark, Hondo saying Shore Trooper. Yes, welcome, welcome, Caleb Wheeler. Defense down is OP. Okay. We'll try it. If we lose, I'm blaming you, Alex.
Deploy the garrison!
So far, we haven't landed a defense down is the problem. There it is. You operate if they were freed from their overlord's EA. Just I wonder how good Wizards of the Coast could be without Hasbro. Fair. I mean, Wizards of the Coast was without Hasbro, and they almost went out of business and got bought up. A hidden Lord Vader team. YOLO. It's a Wampa. That's a Wampa. YOLO. I don't care about the Datacron. It's a Wampa. We haven't been able to use Wampa in so long, dude.
Deploy the garrison!
Your guys' choice. Which Wampa? 1, 2, or 3?
Fire, Chief, not yours!
Wonga 1. Okay. Alex RG. Oh, ye of little faith. Wherefore didst thou doubt?
Oh, I don't think so. Did you say?
Of all things, I didn't think the 78% potency would be the thing that actually killed me.
Did you say? I would certainly like to.
That's interesting. Of all things, the potency is what did me, and that's really interesting. In all fairness, MTG wasn't nearly the TC juggernaut it is today. They all they had was early edition D&D. Yeah. We don't have a AdRad team to take that out, so we'll throw something expensive against it, most likely. What was our go-to last time for this team? We did something against this team that was just, oh, it killed it so fast. Okay, Mommy Mando here. Bo-Katan Creed. He died faster than if you'd placed a solo Oda. Oh gosh. That's really unfortunate. I hate when Maul does that.
They took the child.
We will help you. Mandalorians have been in exile from our homeworld for far too long. I will kill them off and retake what is rightfully mine.
You douche.
With the dark saber restored to me, Mandalore will finally be within range.
Yeah, when Lord Vader does that thing, he seems to do like existing. No, when Maul uses his when he has 5 stacks, when he uses his first one, it causes an interruption cooldown to the character that it hits, which is really annoying when it comes to wow, that was also really annoying when it comes to the scene, because you just end up having the opening play messed up, and so it makes the battle last longer, even though it's not really that hard. Like, it doesn't really change the outcome, it just becomes more annoying. That's all it does.
This is the way.
You are redeemed.
Tank revive prong.
This is the way.
And so Catan creeds by creed. You too are redeemed. What are you waiting
One more ultimate to go through. Maybe not.
I am Bo-Katan.
This is the way.
I am Bo-Katan.
Someone needs to get Madness a membership. He deserves it. I mean, it's surprising that he doesn't have one. I'm gonna be honest.
This is the way.
Only 16. Dang, if we had the full 20, that would have been a kill right there.
Mandalorians are stronger together.
Sounds good, Pixter. You have a great night, my friend. I actually have no idea who would die first. See, they've changed that madness. Go check to make sure that your gifted memberships are on, because they actually changed that. I've been able to get gifted memberships by like all of a sudden the settings showed up and it let me like turn on gifted memberships, and like all of a sudden I could get gifted memberships, and I got one to like Fat Phil, I got one to Troopers on Break, one to Nooch, like I got a whole bunch of stuff. I honestly don't remember where you check that. Wow, we are doing awful for banners, that's for sure. Okay, we've been using JML. with Jedi, and it's like everyone but JKSDK for some reason. Does anyone remember who the random 5th was for this? It was like specifically not JKSDK. It might be in 3v3 that I'm thinking of it, and it's Jedi Knight Luke and Hermit Yoda, and then 5v5 it does use JKSDK, but I can't remember. Hey, Project Martin, good to see you, my friend. It's been a bit. Yes, RoboMelon, very much so. Very much so. Gungans destroy Balin, I'm trusting you. I have one that's like... yeah, that one. I put too much faith in chat. Bet!
I love you. Almost got killed. Brainless? I swear. Ability this big does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here. No, no, this is sad. This is called Janjan.
That is the sound of the paramedics heading this way. Your God's demand. His life belongs to me now. Be gone with him!
I am stuck behind Balin. I don't know what this Merrick thing is, but I'm stuck behind Balin. This feels like it's going nowhere.
We shall make you bombard
There we go. Now it's going somewhere. I have no idea what changed. That was an accident. That was definitely not going to help me at all. Sure. Go ahead and kill her off. Don't know if the ramping crit damage or what happened there, but okay. 64% win rate, and you set me in on this, Alex RG? What are you smoking? Yeah, it still feels like we hit like a sponge. Like they're literally not doing anything to these people, like this entire time. There's a death mark, but unfortunately we don't get to take advantage of it. Goodness gracious. I did not like that battle, that's for sure. This is our Sith Empire. With our tank revive. There we go. Let's do this. Why did he dodge? I needed her to hit and she dodged. Oh gosh. Just put her right back under that.
Broken my chains. I will never again have a master. I will never let another rule over me. I will never return to the Empire. Finally, we have returned. The Emperor is dead. Long live the new Emperor. The Emperor is dead.
I feel like we're doing like nothing to this Great Mothers, dude.
Long live the new Emperor.
Yeah, I don't know. Feels like we're hitting.
We have returned. Our time has come. For 300 years, we prepared. We grew stronger. I am Darth Malbus. With our combined strength, there are none who can oppose us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is wild how long this is taking to get up. Still trying to find my pants? Why would you need pants, dude? Beavers don't wear pants. You're here in the Beaver Dam, dude.
The Emperor is dead. Long live the new Emperor.
I don't know.
Is dead.
Bane versus the Lord Vader because it's easy, and then JML with the Leia, which would also be really easy.
Finally, we have returned. Die or defeat me.
Oh my
Either way,
gosh.
the Empire is reborn.
Oh, this is so wonky. What do we use here, guys? Anyone know what we use here? Like, I don't know. Do we just throw JML against this? I don't like the idea of Malicos. Malicos doesn't drop many debuffs that can be, like, applied. And they have 100% evasion until you get debuffs. Although, Malicos is his stuff on, like, can he be evaded? Yeah, because this attack can't be countered. Yeah, it looks like everything can be dodged. Dark Clone Troopers? Oh, yeah, perfect. Let me pull out my Dark Clone Troopers. Part of his Omicron makes him unavailable. Now it looks like all of this can be evaded. I don't see anything. Don't have Afra. This will be an easy dub. We're just gonna use this. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm like, why isn't it going? It's because of Vandor Chewbacca. Sure, we're just gonna spam buttons for now, just because that way we can get anti-evasion. Hoping to get through. There we go. Ooh, that daze is annoying. There we go. Sauna's gone. Wild. Okay, next up is you. Why didn't you die? There we go. Okay. Now we're all in on Vandor. Or not. She keeps dispelling her debuffs. Why isn't she getting Death Mark is my question. Does anyone else know why that's happening?
It doesn't seem complicated. Welcome. I am the Inquisitor.
Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail.
I feel like there's some things that's not working here. Because when an enemy dodges... Hold on, I'll check kits. But I'm pretty sure there's a couple things that are misfiring on this team. If an enemy evades an Inquisitorious ally's attack, all other enemies to other enemies. Okay, that's where that was coming in. Okay, because we did get that to trigger a couple times, but it didn't trigger there at the end. It's because it says other enemies. Okay, that makes sense. Let's check Riva, because I believe her Omicron is if they dispel at all. Allies defeat all whatever purge spell. Death Mark. Yeah, whenever purge a spell during an enemy's turn, that character during an enemy's turn. Okay, because she does it immediately. No, she was doing it on her turn, wasn't she? Isn't that how L3 works? Is it's on her turn? She gets a whole bunch of turn meter, then takes a turn and dispels it. Maybe I'm crazy. Entirely crazy. You're saying there's an Apo thing as well? No, nothing about Apo. Just the important message, unless they added an update to the Apo investigation. The Datacron's now fixed. We also fixed an issue where people were soft locking upgrading the Datacron. Okay. So they fixed the Datacron, but not his kit?
Ready to die.
Or is L3?
We lost. The fight is done. We lost.
Ready to die.
Okay, I guess it is when she takes damage. Okay. There's where the disconnect was happening. Okay, you said Malicos. Let's see, where's Malicos? Issue. Strength is power. Yeah, Malicos' attacks can't be evaded. It's right there at the top. I checked everywhere but the top of the ability. Love that. How's our opponent doing? Did he stop attacking? Yeah, looks like he stopped attacking. Oh, we have so much. Okay, normally we use Maul here, but I'm a little worried. Doesn't have Scout Trooper, though. And Scout Trooper's the thing that makes Mandalorians not work, combined with a good Kron. So, we're going to assume this works. I don't want to drop another battle, but also, I want to use my little peepee. That was stupid of you. 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 Let's go ahead and kill him because he can get days on us. I've heard the same, Caleb. Whoever this RB guy is, I've heard the same about him. .287 is 307. 327. Dang it, they're too fast, guys. They're too fast. I was really hoping we get a chance to use that this match, but we don't have an opportunity to use our Gidme with our Relic 9 Cup. Thank you for your service. Let's see. Let's just use Bane here. It's guaranteed full banners. I'm aware that that was stupid, okay, guys? I'm aware. Thank you for your service, Bane, but it's time to edge, guys. Get to the edge of madness.
We both survived the purge.
Okay, you're a little loud.
My troops betrayed me.
All the rocks!
And I escaped.
What a beautiful sound.
This desolate place. The darkness here. It was stupid. But I conquered it. Come!
Kill me if you dare!
Come! Kill me if you dare! Totally useless. What's wrong with you? Stand with me! Totally useless. What's wrong with you? Stand with me! Restore Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. It's over! Over! Restore Jedi Order. Order. It's over! Restore Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. Jedi fell long before the purge. Stifled by tradition. Deafened by our past glories, blinded by endless war. It's over! Totally useless. I was wrong to think of it. Stand with me!
I have questions. I have so many questions. I am frustrated that I am locked out of Kyber by people like this. Like, oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, this guy does not know jack about Zori. You're not wrong. I guess we'll take him in this one first. Okay, this counter hasn't worked for me the last 2 times I've tried it. And it hurts. It hurts when this counter doesn't work. Because it's for the stupidest reasons. It means you're not fighting a good enough executor when this counter loses. Which is so frustrating. Yeah, right, Madness? Yeah, someone needs to clip that, yeah. This is my throne song. Why did we dodge? Whoa! Dodges are the most inconvenient thing in this game. Oh my gosh, I hate dodges so much, whether it's for me or for the enemy. We just dodged like 3 attacks, guys. That just lost us the counter. That just lost us the counter right there. I hate that counter so much. I hate the Scythe. The Scythe is such a crap ship since they dropped the... like, dropped the nerf for it. It's just so garbage. Now we just gotta hope this counter works and call it a day. Dude, I've won every time with it until the last couple of times.
Open fire.
Kill it.
I should demonstrate my power.
Dude, I wouldn't even call it hot dog water. That stuff is like literally just straight up doo-doo water. Just kill it.
But the war will be ours. And that this is boys in your blood. I studied
the art of war.
There is
no escape.
There is no escape. There is no escape. Open fire. Open fire. I should demonstrate my power.
Can we just get 2 of them in one go? I'll take it.
I found this whole experience to be very enlightening.
Male violence. Let's go. Oh, you are beautiful, my friend. I spank you. Would you bring me one of the tall boys that's in the fridge as well? You can have the other one if you want it. My roommate just brought me sushi. Part is that the Thai would die if it was the Kybera capital ship. Yeah, yeah. Ugh. Why thank you? Nope. I got a water on my desk. I'll chug the water if you redeem a chug, because this is my only soda in my entire apartment. I'm not chugging it. So you can certainly do it, and I'll drink that entire glass of water, but that's all you're getting. We'll get that as soon as the new capital ship comes out, Project Martin. Oh gosh, dude, trying to chug rice in general, oh, I would die. Done. I don't even remember when I learned how to swallow with my mouth open, but Weird skill to have. Okay. Ooh. You know what? We're gonna give them their song. We don't get to listen to the song very much anymore because we started using them on offense, or on defense versus offense. Sure, let's clear it off. Gosh, they are just bullying Sunfact. Sunfact is just getting absolutely bullied right now. Count Dooku needs a ship. Asajj Ventress needs her ship. Like, we need a Tri-Fighter. There's so many ships that need to come to this game for this faction. I wonder if this is going to interrupt my normal counter for this team. Because this is like a 75 banner win when you go up against this team. Oh yeah, the Relic 9 Hondo. I'm like, how did they take a turn before me? The Relic 9 Hondo. Or Holdo, sorry. Yeah, just use that immediately now because they already wasted their cleanse.
It's a complicated process. Hunting is a complicated process. It's a complicated process.
Yeah, no, that was so much easier. Higher banners too. Got one more banner on that one. I hope he spent those 20 bucks well. I think he bought a new arm with it.
I would like to see.
Oh.
I would like to see the baby. Baby.
Guys, absolutely phenomenal. Try fighter, don't try do. Our banners are garbage, but we always full clear.
It's a complicated profession. Hunting is a complicated profession.
It's one of my favorite things about that frickin' visual guide. Signature look of superiority. What the F? I hate Windows 11. Hey man, your Vander Chewy has no mods. Good luck. Yeah, it was literally because it was just a Datacron team. That was it. It's literally just the Datacron. I've never once used Vandor Chewbacca. If you notice, he also is missing his Zeta. Hey buddy, you're wasting your Zori. In every fathomable way. Good luck. I don't know if I can read that out loud, Alex RG. Thanks, though. Is Zori is on a Ray team, and I got full banners on the team. Like, it did nothing. This is such a waste. Instead of putting her on her own team, and then on top of that, in fleets, he put Zori in the opening lineup of the Radis. Like, that's painful, dude. That's painful. It was clearly MVP. Yes, my bad. My bad. Oh gosh. Like literally every part of Zori's kits reads, "This doesn't work." Ugh. I cannot tell you how excited I am for the end of the month. We'll have Profundity and Leviathan on defense, and I'll never have to deal with people like this again. He's playing GAC on a different dimension. Dude, the dude has like everything in his roster and is wasting it all. Like, I don't know if he bought the account from someone else, but that's what it feels like. Hey, we got an Omicron. Sick. Oh yeah, we have 2 Zetas. I need to figure out where I want to put those Zetas. You know where one of them's gonna go right now? And this might be stupid. Let's see, that's a Zeta or an Omicron? I'm missing so many Zetas on this team. We have done... Fifth brother, you have a Zeta, right? Jin Urso lead. It still bugged me that in Arnold's tier list, that one's like number 2 in Rogue One, even though it's like, why? Why would you have this as number 2? How much for JML Basic? Is there any way to purchase a Zeta right now? No, there's not a way to purchase a Zeta right now. No money, Reckless. There is no way I'm applying the JML Basic. Oh, gosh. I am going to apply the Grand Inquisitor's Basic, though. Yeah. Because I am starting to use this team more, so I'm willing to drop that Zeta. And, like, I could drop the Zeta on Apo, but both of Apo's Zetas are based around Lord Vader, so there's not really a reason to drop Zetas on Apo. Malgus Dooku Talon Vader City is 13.6 million GP, but no reading capabilities, right? No, it is not Darth Dragonwolf. In fact, if you have really good mods and you're willing to run the RNG, you can do the Grand Inquisitor event with no Zetas. But I highly suggest the ID9 Zeta. That one is kind of really important. wherever 7th sister happened to be hiding. Right there. The ID9 enemy intelligence data is required. It's also required for the Riva event. Like, it is the apex one to have for everything. Need something to help me beat tier 4? Like, you can throw it on to try and help you beat tier 4. One of the big things with tier 4, wait, tier 4 is Ahsoka, right? Just to confirm, Ahsoka's tier 4, right? It won't help you. It increases the damage, which is nice. So, like, yeah, it'll be nice to increase the damage if you can get up to 5 stacks and then, you know, be able to attack the, like, a whole bunch of damage instances, right? Yeah, 5 stacks of purge, 3 stacks of purge, consume this way. After the first, deal physical damage again. So, like, if you can get the 5 stacks, yes, this is nice, the 50% damage, but the armor shred isn't going to actually do anything. The armor shred doesn't do anything because by the end of the battle, she has 0 armor. She has 0 defense based on just the event itself. So it'll increase your damage, but it's not going to do anything crazy. It's better just to work on your mods, essentially. Try to get some 6-dot damage mods. First Omicron for Malgus? I have all of them. Oh, you're asking which one. I thought we were still on the I thought we were still on the topic of applying worthless stuff. I was like, I have all of the Omicrons on Malgus. Now, the first one you should apply is his leadership ability. Supplemental Omicron is his unique, and then auxiliary Omicron is his first special. You don't really need his first special. It's all icing on the cake, and you know, it's helpful but not amazing on the unique. So I mean, beyond what I lay out in my guide, Darth Dragonwolf, I don't have much more to tell you besides, like, you know, making sure you're getting 6-dot primaries. It's like, you know, you have a 6-dot primary for offense or a 6-dot primary for crit damage, that kind of stuff to be able to get their attack higher. Also, keep in mind, if you are close to killing her, and she has a bunch of stacks of purge, you can utilize the 9th sister's, where is she? I'll find her. 9th sister's second ability that typically you don't use at all, because it will translate the purges into damage over times and can be the last little bit to kill her. So keep that in mind, and also try to save your burning until you're like kind of in that spot where you're ready to go. So the burning that's on 8th brother, the burning from the photon grenades, kind of save it for when you know you're going to get her close. And so you can stack the damage over time, the burning, and then also the it's called the expose on this ability. And you can kind of stack all of those in a row and just have her basically die when she goes to dispel it all. Okay. I'm going to try Fanatical Devotion once, and if we fail at it, we fail at it. But we're not going to do roster reviews tonight. We've already done roster reviews today. I'm exhausted, and I need a break today. We've streamed 3 times today now. So I apologize if any of you are waiting for roster reviews. We're just going to hang out, chat, do this assault battle, and then maybe do some Beaver clicker for like 10 minutes, and then we're going to end stream. But I still have to get 2 videos done tonight, and yeah, I want to go to bed at some point close to when I should. So gonna try this sushi, see if it's any good. I don't know what he got me, I just know it's sushi. Looks like it has some kind of fish eggs on top. Yeah, that's solid. Oh, I dropped it. I'm probably gonna regret asking this. It's a fast GI. No, it's not a fast GI. They start with 6 stacks of purge, so you get a bonus turn. It's not a fast GI. Just happens under the Reva lead. I might regret asking this, but I plan on chilling out after this stream, doing some Marvel Rivals. And so I was planning on just playing some Marvel Rivals by myself and enjoying some Marvel Rivals. So if you guys want me to stream that, I'm down to stream that. But otherwise, you know, I'm going to just hang out by myself for the rest of the night. Yes, this is the assault battle. Sounds good, Caleb. You have a great night. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate when the burning kills them off. Oh, gosh. I am definitely not paying attention when it comes to the whole, whole, you know, new Zeta that I have. Dang it! I needed that kill. We're basically good on that. Gotta say that that's actually super nice, being able to hit that many times. I just have to pay attention to it so I don't accidentally kill someone. Jerk got rid of my foresight immediately. Can we... Ah, no such luck. I really need him to die to her. Like I kind of need to stack up the damage on her. Gosh freaking dang it. I can't win, guys. I hate this assault battle so much. This is the final tier. This is tier 3. The one that I've never actually done because I just couldn't be bothered. At least nobody's dead. Yeah, at least nobody's dead. But like we've had 2 people die off without you know, getting extra stacks of this ability. Hatred? No, not hatred. Our pioneers. Which, if we can get a couple stacks on her, we'll be fine. That's really what we need, is a couple stacks on her. Ugh. Nope, don't want to inflict burning when we're this close to killing him. Is that enough? Okay, good. It's not. Definitely looks like the worst assault battle. Yeah, you're not wrong. Come on, please. I'm begging you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Oh. I was really, like, trying to gamble on that one and make sure that we didn't actually kill him. Oh, gosh. I don't really want to use abilities right now because we don't really have anything going on that's, like, dangerous. These guys are just kind of taking turns right now. Just in case. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be enough to kill him, but I wanted to confirm before we jumped in on it. Oh, what have we done? Should have gone in on her. Oh, and I just did it again. I clicked the button and then I remembered, oh no. I have a Zeta. I'm so sad now. I full cleared with like 1750 banners and my, opponent decided to talk crap and message me and say, hey, you forgot to put mods on your Vandor Chewbacca, good luck. And so I responded with, hey, you used your Brisori wrong in every conceivable way, good luck. Because he did. Wild noises, what are you talking about? Yeah, he hasn't responded yet. Okay, almost done with this person. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting about the Zeta, dude. I keep forgetting about the freaking Zeta. Biggest regret I've ever done is applying that Zeta right before going into this. Oh my gosh. Like, this is so bad. Oh. Or did I make a poor Zeta choice? Well, don't make the Zeta choice I just made, that's for sure. I'm at 88 shards on Reva with an average of about 12 to 15 shards per row. Do you think it's worth putting on GIS League Zeta then? No, don't do it. That team sucks with or without that Zeta. Don't waste your energy. Come on, please. Yes! Okay, that is solid. That is good. We're doing good. That doesn't sound right, Lord Evans, unless they've discovered a counter that no one knows about. I don't like this. This is scary. And it's like not quite low enough to justify her using her thing. Okay, there's one. Just in case. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Madness. Love that, Lord Evans. We don't want a whole bunch of stacks on Grand Inquisitor. We need them on this wonderful lady. The new calendar for the free Lego started? Heck yeah. What's the free Lego right now? I actually don't know. I know they sent me something about it, but I haven't looked at it yet. Sure. Yeah, we can afford to hit them with some burning this early. Let's get bows out there. I probably should have waited, but I wasn't sure if I was actually going to hit there, so. Oh, I agree, Burrito. Very much so. Decent, nothing too special. Okay, very cool. A little sad considering how good the last one was. Stop dodging. You guys are killing yourselves by dodging. getting super close on this one. Can't use that ability. Not quite enough. You jerks! Starting to think it might be better just to go for Luminara first. We're gonna keep toying with this team as much as we can. Okay, there is another stack. Yep, go ahead and heal up. Go ahead and heal up. Hit her. She'll hide and then heal back up. Hit him. Stop dodging! Oh my gosh. And ability block. I love it. I'm gonna try it. Come on, get the kill. So close. Give it to Grand Inquisitor. Thank you. At least we're gonna get something out of it. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm going to be putting out a video about that specifically, Con Warlock. I hate this assault battle, guys. I hate this assault battle. It's the worst assault battle. I don't care. I don't. Why is the Rebel one the easiest thing in the world and then this one just sucks? Okay, let's go play some Beaver Clicker. Do something we enjoy. Oh, dang. Wait. Buying this once gives us 1,000 beetles? Okay. That makes more sense why it adds an extra 300 logs. Same story goes for the ants as it goes for the beetles. They're effective at eating pretty much everything, including wood. Team sizes of 1 million is recommended. Yes, Burrito Express. I'm gonna reach out to them and see if we can't get like a sponsorship or something from them. I think it'd be funny. Yeah. I really want to buy more beavers, but we need more to buy more beavers. What's the current meta on Beaver Clicker? If I understand correctly, the best meta is to get large amounts of specific ones because you can increase them by a significant margin. And you could basically just skip the squirrel entirely. You focus down the beavers first, and get as many beavers as you can. I suggest 50, and then you move on to the loggers, the birds, the beetles, and then you kind of keep going from there, because the upgrades significantly increased. And I don't suggest you go up a tier until you have at least 10 of the last tier, because then you can get an upgrade that essentially doubles your overall production. I wonder if our opponent actually attacked. Hold on, let me check. Ooh, he attacked more. Oh, look at that. He made it through my defenses. Very nice. Yeah, so we're probably going to lose this one. Yeah, he first tried all of them. Yeah, it's so annoying that just because someone has all the toys, even though they're the stupidest person on earth, they still can win. It's literally the moment I get Leviathan is the moment our opponents can't ever do anything. So starting 3v3 essentially. I'm so excited. I cannot believe I just said I'm excited for 3v3. You will never hear me say that again. Oh yeah. I was planning on 7-starring the Leviathan and not the Profundity, but thanks to the fact that they dropped the packs to make marquees cheaper, I now have enough crystals saved up because I had crystals for all the marquees. Those crystals are going to just go into the Profundity. So Profundity is going to be going up to 7 stars, as well as a Leviathan will go up to 7 stars. So by the end of this month, we will have 2 more 7-star fleets. And yes, I do have enough prestige to bring them up immediately to full combat capabilities. How close are we to... Okay, we got 4 beetles. And we need 10 to be able to get the ants. I still am trying to figure out what prestige means. So, okay, so 5 clicks per second is how many per minute? 5 times 10 is 50 times 6 is 300. We're getting 300 wood per minute for me doing this, I think. Gosh, those beetles are getting expensive. Yeah, Fogly, that's basically how all of my... Like, I haven't fought someone without at least 8 GLs for... Like, I think I've faced, like, 2 in the last 6 months. What do I do with my wood? I get more beavers. More beavers means more wood. More wood means more beavers, and we just build the dam. That's the point. We're just building the dam together, dude. Can there be anything more pure than that? I don't think so. Our opponent plays Glat on defense, easy SLKR food. Yeah, Glat's gonna be a rough one for me. But once I get those 2 GL fleets, I think I'll pull SLKR off of defense again. Dang, we're going up significantly in totals whenever we get another set of beetles. Uh, 315. Dang, these beetles are getting expensive. Yeah, no drop battles is like a huge accomplishment. If you're able to get through an enemy with no dropped battles, then you basically, like, regardless of what happens, you won. Only like a couple more minutes and we'll have our beetles upgraded. Kylo Ren Unmasked? Are you talking about Dark Side Ray Wishy-Washy or just Kylo Ren Unmasked teams? Imperial Troopers, Darth Revan. I'd say CLS, but I think CLS does get caught up in crew. Yeah. I've killed it before with a Savage. It was a weird Savage team, though. I feel like I threw something else with it. Because Savage can... Yeah, no, I think I just straight Savage. I think I killed it with a straight Savage in Grand Arena. I might have been using the Ramp Cron. That might be what I'm thinking of. 4-shot your Wampa. Well, you don't want to use Wampa against that team because Wampa will stay basically perma-stunned because Crew has a unresistible stun. Whereas Savage Opress, on the other hand, Savage, if he gets hit and critically hit, then he's going to come out of stealth. Or not stealth, stun. Yeah, exactly, Con Warlock. Bounty Hunters, yeah, there's another good one. It's kind of like anything over, this is Beaver Clicker. We get more and more beavers. We started playing this game for, International Beaver Day a couple days ago, and I promised that I'd do, some of it on a couple GAC streams for fun. And just kind of hang out with chat for a second while I play. And after this, I'm, like, essentially just recording a video and going to bed because I'm so tired. Okay, 473, and then I'm done with beetles. Heck yeah. What character currently in Star Wars canon? Sorry, I'm getting DMs from someone who I think is one of those scammers. Kind of fun to watch as they try to, you know, scam me. What current character in canon or Legends, either one, would you like to see more explored? So like it could be Mara Jade, you want another book from Mara Jade's perspective. It could be Jason Solo, could be Starkiller, could be I don't know, Zori. What current character in canon that you feel like you want more information about but you just haven't gotten? Either one, Trey. Either one. 470. We're almost there. Okay, now I need to get this. Fields antennae have been genetically modified for enhanced sensory perception, allowing to gather more information about their surroundings. I don't know what that has to do with, you know, what's happening here, but okay. The Bellator Dreadnought, is that something to do with the... Is that like High Republic? I actually don't recall what Bellator Dreadnought is. That sounds familiar, though. Crimson Mall, Orlando. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Didn't they announce a Young Lando show and then they just never got around to making it? It got canceled. Here, let me go check what this Bellator Dreadnought is. Bellator Dreadnought. A certain kind of Imperial Star Destroyer. I don't recognize this ship at all. What did this come up in? Legends Empire Super Star Destroyer. Was it a specific Super Star Destroyer, or was it like a class of Super Star Destroyer? Following up on Plagueis, yeah, I feel like especially since they're not doing a second season, that we kind of need a book for that. Dude, bring James Luceno back. I haven't seen a book by James Luceno in forever, And, you know, he does great Star Wars books. He's the one that wrote the original Plagueis book. He wrote the Tarkin book that came out in New Canon. Like, he's a great Star Wars author. Higher Old Republic, yeah, that's fair. Dark Empire. I don't recall Dark Empire. Oh, interesting. Okay. I wouldn't mind some more Death Troopers-esque content. I think that's one genre that Star Wars really hasn't explored at all, is kind of like a horror genre. Like, can you imagine having a horror Star Wars TV show? I think that would be pretty dang cool. Wouldn't really be my jam, but I think it would, you know, it would get a lot of hype from other people. Almost to 1 million. Heck yeah, Madness. Yeah, I wouldn't mind something like Drogon, yeah. That would be really cool as well once in a while. Doing Clone Wars would be rough, though, because of the fact that it's clones and droid. I think doing something like Rebels Empire, something like, instead of Andor being more of like a spy thriller kind of style, do something flash forward a couple years during like the Rebels era and do something in there. I think that would be excellent. Dang, that almost doubled our production. That's insane. What's our next upgrade? 1.6 mil. Holy crap. Whoever asked about how to get good at PC games, just play this game. Got some Mara hair on my mic. Just do fighting on Felucia. That's scary enough. I actually really enjoyed the Legends Felucia in Force Unleashed. I think that was really cool. How much are these giving me now? 600 logs each time? Dude. do a mini series that's horror-esque, that's based on the Hunt game mode from Battlefront 2, where the stormtroopers are trying to survive the Ewoks the night after episode 6. No. I like Maris Brood. Maris Brood is an interesting character. I think that'd be a fun one to do for sure. Plus, she was goth. Wish we could see Night Sisters riding native Rancors on film. Yeah, dude, give me Darth Bane taming a Rancor and riding it through the forest, bro. That was so dope. I don't know how many of you read the books, but that was so dope to me. And the subsequent scene after that is probably one of my favorite lightsaber battles I've ever read in a book. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. I think I would love to see some Bane stuff with the new Bane. I can get past stage 1 to tier 4, no problem. But then stage 2, you struggle. Yeah, it's the Ahsoka's the problem. Who are you using as your lead? Are you using second sister or fifth brother? Star Wars Flora and Fauna. That'd be cool, like you know, almost like a documentary style, like a less of like a true documentary and more of like a student documentary kind of thing. And you could give something like that some horror element too. Seventh sister for the evade heal. I would use either second sister or fifth brother. If you're using seventh sister, you're missing out on survivability or you're missing out on damage. If you're going to use anyone, use second sister or fifth brother. Almost have an ant, guys. Wait, how much does an ant give? Dang. Ants give a lot. Fungus! Ace plant go burr. Oh gosh. How is an ant more productive than a beaver? Because they come in millions. They don't come in ones. They come in millions. But I do agree that beavers should be the penultimate thing in this game, and they aren't, and I'm a little upset about that. Bear Grylls Star Wars Edition, heck yeah. How much is it? Yeah, 1.8. Oh yes, we got more Beaver Clicker, Eskimo. Welcome back, my friend. We'll probably play for no longer than 10 minutes. The current topic that we're on, Eskimo, is what character in new canon or old canon would you want to see more of? What character do you feel like hasn't gotten enough screen time and you want to hear more stories about them? So far, we've talked about perhaps a horror series for a TV show, maybe based around the Ewok Hunt game mode from Battlefront 2 or Felucia, something like that, as well as a monster show. Talked about a war show, kind of like Saving Private Ryan. Something about Lando or perhaps Crimson Dawn with Maul. I feel like a lot of the strategical side of Star Wars is never looked at much. Deep dives in that would be fun. I do think that something along the lines of like Thrawn's strategery is something that's definitely interesting to me. Sounds good, Madness. You have a great night, my friend. Or maybe Cut LaQuain. I don't know Cut LaQuain. Cody, after betraying the Empire, would be an interesting one, especially with his like indecision and him like always following the rules kind of style. And then when he breaks off in season 3 of Bad Batch, I gotta say the Crosshair episodes of Bad Batch are the best episodes of that show. I love it so much. Taken in by Vader until the events, unfortunately, so kind of like a prequel. Okay. Cut was the farmer clone. Okay. Are you talking about like during the Clone Wars, what led up to him being the farmer, or are you talking about like post-Empire? No? So, like, are you talking about just the events of Force Unleashed overall? Terran Malicos before he arrived on Dathomir. I would love to see that. And even, like, do some events on Dathomir as well. I think that would be really cool. Terran Malicos is definitely one of the things to come from Jedi Fallen Order that was just really, really cool. Grievous backstory, yeah, that would be dope as well. I feel like we've never really gotten like a super good one. Like, I've never read a Grievous book. I think there's been some comics, but that's about it. How much are we trying to make for the next Ant? 2.9 mil. Gosh. Dirge's lance canonized. Dude, Dirge. That'd be a fun one. Okay. Makes sense, professional Canadian. Sounds good, Icebed. You have a great night. We're only going to play for another 15 minutes tops. How the Imperial fleet is built. Yeah, Rebel fleet. Yeah, Seventh Sister lead is just, it doesn't give you the survivability that you need. And, like, Fifth Brother will give you the survivability you need, but, like, sometimes you can just end up sitting there forever and not killing her off. Second Sister doesn't give you the survivability you need, but it gives you the offense you need to kill her off. So those are the two best ones, just depending on how good your mods are. One works better than the other. Wish they explained how Palpatine returned. Oh, they do. They do. There's a book. It's called Something of the Sith. It's awful. I tried reading it 3 times. I read a lot. Like, I just read a book that I didn't like, and then I read the second book, and now I'm on the third book, and that's a book that I thought was subpar at best, like a 4 out of 10 for the first book. I have not been able to get through that book, and I've tried 3 times. That's how like uninterested I have been reading that book. Gregor, that'd be a cool one. I want more. I want the Republic Commando series back. I don't know if you guys did. Any of you read the Republic Commando series? Please tell me if someone did. No one? No one read the Republic Commando series? Bringing up of the Bad Batch. Oh, dude. Okay, so let me explain this real quick. So, essentially, before Republic Commando was written, clones really didn't have a personality. They didn't. There wasn't a ton where clones did anything but be cloned. And Republic Commando was the introduction to the idea of clones having humanity, being individual people, and having their own personalities between each one. Republic Commando was written by a woman named Karen Travis. Really, really good. Essentially, is what developed the entire Mandalorian language is Karen Travis. All of the Mandalorian language, all of the Mandalorian culture, it's almost exclusively based off of those books. that's where they came up with the whole foundling idea and a lot of that stuff. And essentially, the series follows a squad of Republic commandos who, during the Battle of Geonosis, all four of their squads died, and they're the only survivors from their squad. And so they took their 4 squads and put them together into one squad. And so the first book is them learning to work together as 4 different squads, because they've never worked together. Whereas, you know, most Republic commandos, all of them would Vexatron rating while we're playing Beaver Clicker, the most interesting gameplay possible. Welcome guys coming over from Vexatron. But yeah, so the first book is about these 4 sets of clone troopers who are, you know, from different squads, because during the Battle of Geonosis, the Jedi don't know how to command an army. They don't know how to command special forces, so they essentially use this Republic commandos as ground units, as cannon fodder. And so it ended up getting like a ton of them killed. And so this 4-man squad is now made up of 4 Republic commandos from 4 separate squads who their whole squad died. And so they're sent on their first mission together to go find a Padawan who is basically lost on this planet while trying to do something. And so she's like hiding out on the planet trying to survive, and she's struggling with her own problems of just using the Force, basically struggling with insecurities and anxiety and not being able to perform as well as she feels like she should be as a Jedi. And so that's basically the entire story of the first book. And it goes into the second book. The second book all takes place on Coruscant. You get to see the people that trained the Republic commandos, which the ARC troopers in the old canon were trained by Jango Fett himself. And then Republic commandos were trained by Mandalorians and some bounty hunters, but primarily Mandalorians hand-chosen by Boba Fett to train them. And so the Mandalorian culture has basically pervaded the Republic commandos heavily. And so, you know, like the song Vode On, which is the opening theme to Republic Commando, and the when you turn it on, it's the title sequence. That song that plays, like there's an entire choreography that goes with that. And so all the clones, when they're on their ships, like going from place to place, the Republic commandos will teach like the regular clones how to do it and be like, this is your culture, you got to learn it. And so they're all learning it, and it's basically you like sit in a line and do it, but it's with the speed of basically punching. And so like if you miss step, you get punched across the face. And so you have to be super, you know, in time with it, otherwise you're going to get very hurt while doing it. And it was so fascinating, so many cool Mandalorian things. It's where all of the like Mandalorian colors came from, like, you know, black armor means vengeance for a family member, all kinds of stuff like that, like why Mandalorians armor were different colors. The books were so incredible. I loved those books growing up. And then season 2 of Clone Wars came out, and they were on the second to last book. Karen Traviss had just released the second to last book and was halfway through writing the last book of the series, which would have taken place, like the second to last book took place right as Order 66 happened and went through what happened in Order 66. And then the very final book was going to be during the Empire, as the Republic Commandos trying to figure out what's going on. And halfway through production of the book, it got scrapped because season 2 of Clone Wars came out, and George Lucas was like, I want Mandalore to be pacifists. And Dave Filoni was like, you shouldn't do that, people are going to be upset. And he's like, I don't care, I think it's better if they're pacifists. And so Dave tried to fight him on it, but he's like, nope. And so then they were pacifists, and season 2 of Clone Wars came out, and it was decanonized. And then Karen Traviss was like, well, there's no point in finishing my last book, and screw ever writing for Star Wars again, because they screwed me over like this. And so she moved over to writing Halo books. Like, ugh. Some of the best books for Star Wars I've ever read, and George Lucas was just like, you know what, screw them. Heck yeah, Eskimo. Yeah, I don't know. I'm always interested in anything Mandalorian. I want to know why they became pacifists, when they became pacifists, how long the Death Watch was around. Oh yeah, Karen Travis was absolutely done dirty, Lord Revens. 100%. Hey, Tara. Yes, we're playing some more Beaver Clicker. Hi, Mara. I wish I could click with my right click as well, because then I could double up on clicks. Yeah. And now we'll never see another Star Wars book written by her. Yeah, Speedy Steve. He had so many weird things, and like that game 1313 was coming out, and they were in production, and they were pretty far into production. Like they had a character model for the main character, they had like things set up for it, they had a story that they were writing, and then George Lucas walks in. Actually, it should be Boba Fett. And it's like, I'm all for a sequel to Bounty Hunter, but like you don't walk into a gaming company who've been working on a story and working on all of this and then suddenly decide that they need to shift everything because you're, you know, having your time of the month, I guess. So one of the most like annoying things I ever saw on Reddit, and it wasn't even rage bait, which is what was painful, was an actual discussion between a lot of people who should play live action Cal Kestis. And I'm like, are you guys realize the guy who voice acts them, the model's based off of him, and he's an actual actor. Like he's not like a, you know, a voice actor who's doing some mocap. He is an actual actor. Okay, Lord Raven. Yeah. Okay, once we get one mushroom, we're gonna end stream. Second Jedi in canon to have a purple lightsaber. I think we need another game before we decide on where he lands. I think Jedi Survivor was such an interesting look at him because it was this directly down the middle wild thing of showing off both he's become much wiser. Like literally the beginning of that game is him fighting the Ninth Sister and showing how much wiser and how much more Jedi-like he's become. And then the swap, the opposite of the lack of control he also has. Like he's simultaneously wiser, but he's also not in full control of his emotions, and like is still very much like he feels betrayed by his friends. And so like that dichotomy was done so well in that game, making you be like, what side is he gonna end up on? Because like in the first game you're like, yeah, the dark side's there, but like we're never gonna touch that. Like, sure, Seer did it, but, you know, it doesn't make sense that Cal would ever do it. He's, you know, he's always trying to do the right thing. And so they did such a good job of, like, giving him, like, this dark edge where he could be seduced by the dark side, and giving him this, this opposite, in, oh, what is his name? Dagon Gera? Like, I thought it was done so well. George definitely ruined a lot of things canon-wise during the 2000s. I mean, he was even ruining the games. Like, the Darth Maul game and the 1313 game, those were not, a long time ago. That was, like, 2014, 2015, when he was selling Disney. Like, even up to selling it to Disney, he was still just screwing people over. It was so dumb. Fastest I can do is 8. Entirely possible, Con Warlock. The more stacks that you get on Ahsoka of the thing, the harder she hits. And so you're closer and closer to death the longer you live, essentially, Darth Dragonwolf. Thank you, Lord Evans. I mean, you're not wrong, but then again, I think that the sequels that George would have made wouldn't have lived up to anyone doing all 3 of them together. The fact that they gave it to multiple different people in a row was the stupidest decision ever made. How much is the fungus? 18 million? Holy shiz. The 1v4 Santa fight was also supposed to be epic by the day. After he was like, nah, we need the old guy acting. Yeah, we can't use a stunt double. Yep. Yeah, that's why you'll see test footage of like all kinds of fights that are just super, wild with those sequences. It's because George Lucas was like, yep, no, we're changing this. He was really bad at directing actors, and you can tell a lot of that. Like the actors who are actually good actors already and don't need direction are like they shine. We love Qui-Gon Jinn. We barely know Qui-Gon Jinn. We love Qui-Gon Jinn because Liam Neeson knows how to act and he doesn't need direction. Ewan McGregor in that movie, he's much more novice of an actor. He kind of needs that that direction. The director needs to work with the actor. Star Wars Episode 2, George Lucas working with a child actor and the actor for Boba Fett, and the kid just wouldn't film the scene right until Ewan McGregor pulls him aside and goes, hey, next time we shoot this, I want you to look at me like I just farted. And just doing that gave them the shot that they used in the movie. Like that's as easy as it takes, but George Lucas was terrible at direction. He'd just keep calling extra shots until he liked what he saw, essentially. He was not comfortable with directing actors. What if you say more of Dengar? Dengar is an interesting one. He had a bigger part to play in the old canon with saving Boba's life after episode 6. I don't know much about him, though. It was really hard. Those were some of the original books that I read as a kid, and they were really hard to get through, and I don't remember most of them, like Tales of the Bounty Hunters and the Mandalorian Armor and those stuff. Sorry, I'm getting DMs about the members only cooking stream we're doing tomorrow. And looking at the Dengar wiki, Dengar also knows Dengar the Demolisher. Now I need to know more. Thought he was just some dude. I mean, he's a bounty hunter who's missing half of his brain, the part that registers emotions, making him a better killer. That's about all I know. Okay, it's taking way too long to get a fungus, and I want to go play Marvel Rivals. I don't have a whole lot of time left in my night, so I'm gonna go play some Marvel Rivals. How close are we to another ant? We'll get one more ant, and then I'm going to go play Marvel Rivals. We'll find someone. I guess technically the polls, it's a yes at 51%. So I guess we'll raid our other channel. Dude shot his shot, dude. I would too. I demand a recount. What, do you not want to do the Marvel stream? Here, we'll do it with what people are here right now. Vote now. Vote now. Gross, old man. I was missing the tree. I'm dumb. Okay. Well, it looks like it's more of a 3/4 yes now. So all the people that didn't want it kind of filtered out, it looks like. I played a little bit of Team Fortress 2 back on Orange Box, so you can tell how long ago that was. But I did not really play it on PC, no. Let's see. Hey Beef, so basically in 7 days I farmed 70 TIE Bomber shards. Dang. Heck yeah, Dr. J. Where's the Jawa knee? Okay then. Yeah, as long as you have like a gear 10 like a gear 10 overall BAM, you'll have like 0 problems getting through the event. Did he full clear me yet? Yep, there we go. Eyes hurt, dude. Probably, Alex. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Species, especially if you have the punishing one. Absolutely. Okay. Fair enough, Dr. J. Hey, we have the ant upgrade able to be unlocked now. Okay. I should probably double check and make sure this is set up on my Twitch. I'm surprised my stuff's working pretty well, considering I am currently streaming on my other channel as well. So I'm streaming on 2 channels right now.
Ready? Wait, hold on. Go, 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 go.
Shut up. Yeah. Let me Marvel Rivals. Why is my YouTube not working? Is it the title update? Yes. Oh yeah, let's check what they said in chat. Aw. He was kind. Okay. Sweet. Well, we are going to go ahead and we are going to end this stream and head into the next stream on the PP channel. So we will see you guys in just a moment. It's set to raid myself currently. For those of you on Twitch, I unfortunately lost sight of the Twitch chat because Twitch glitched for some reason. So go look up Rabid Beaver's PPs if you want to join us. And I'll see you guys in the next video.